Report after this.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's looking for Mark Andrews. And we'll see what they do here on second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Throwing again is Lamar. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. He rolls to his right.
Harry. No.
Risky throw, and they're going to intercept it.
I'm running the back. Oh, shit, Lamar got pancaked.
And the Colts get the football back across midfield.
What's Mark going to tackle it? And then fall like.
First down from 42. Straight ahead with Taylor. And the power play of the gun results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for that game. It will lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7. At the Ravens' 39-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Shut up.
Jones now to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making mistakes. You want to see him continue to produce.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a quick failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Brings up third down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Jones now on third down. That's on target to Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
The Colts parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Look at that 6 point.
But he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. They pull out the reverse. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. That second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. The third down throw falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been rough.
4th and forever coming up. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. And you're going for this. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
First down. First and 10.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. That zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Jackson to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Here's Henry on the option. He's got to gain a 6 there. Good pay. They're to take him down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Headed out right. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Brought in. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Third and 7.
Jackson now on 3rd. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. You're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's got the squiver. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So that brings up second down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete.
Flip that nigga. Thought he caught it. Me too.
Is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 6-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On first down, Jackson. Force down to his right. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
And they'll call for first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one doesn't
Caught that bitch.
far. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. He loses it on the hit. And they time to turn over there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing a lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And they try to power it forward. We're only a couple of yards there. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Jackson throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it out to the 24.
Good ass.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Good ass. Yeah, that's the shit. That's crazy.
Now it's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Complete Derrick Henry. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard.
Oh, that arm.
This one goes for an even 25.
I ran up against it.
And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's Lamar. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 11.
Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's a man.
Looking quickly trying to get set.
That's another Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another run for Henry. He'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here.
It's a game of 5. Brings up second down.
This is Henry on second. Space to the left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
Running once more with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, Alpha,
Changing it up here, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play. There was just nowhere to go with it.
Hey, report.
Lamar back to throw. On the move, hit it right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Javarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts take possession of the football. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right here. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sends him up at the 38. So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle.
He caught him up.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
At the 38-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jones looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They send a man in motion. Taylor now up the middle. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. Resurges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Motioning the tight end left. 2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready? Set up. 70-10 the wolf.
Here he is to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff for Taylor. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up.
Why you using my coast, nigga? Why you using my team? You know they still that team back there.
That should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Try to foul your ass, bitch.
Down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 3. Spencer Schrader to kick off.
The Colts are ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Ali to return it. Uh-oh, tried to get fancy, but it's a loose football. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys. Hey,
they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who's